Hello, my name is Jerry, and today I'll be talking about or presenting my Python 2 final project. So my idea was that for this project, it was inspired by a game Simon Says and a rapper named Drake. So Drake is like a rapper I like, so it'll be the theme of the game instead of the colors you see on the right side of the right side of the right side of the screen, the photo. So that's the game Simon Says. Basically, the computer presses a button and lights up, and then you have to press the same one, and then it does that one and a different one, and then it keeps going until you mess up. So, what did I learn and use for my project? So, during class, I learned about helper functions and lists, which I use in my project. So, for helper functions, it basically makes the code cleaner and easier to read. And for lists, the lists store a lot of data and information so I can use it later. This is a code example of helper functions and lists. So helper functions, for helper functions, so this code checks if the player sequence is the same as the computer's. It returns false if they don't match and true if they do. This helper function is used to check for game overs. For the lists one, I use lists to store the moves of the players and the computers. The second part adds new moves to the computer's list for the players to copy. So as you can see, like this is like kind of like a photo of what it looks like, and I'll do a demo here. So this is my code, and then it has different gifs, like these gifs, whatever, and here's the code. So you can see right now it's like moving the different like Drake gifts to the uh like screen. And then as you saw like it basically like lit it up when the computer pressed it, and if I press it now, it'll light up again. And then you see how it presses the first one and the new one. And it basically does this sequence that you don't want to mess up. So it's like remembering the sequence. So now let's say I accidentally mess up, then I will the program will close and it'll show like first it's like you got the correct sequence, you got the correct sequence, but my last move was a wrong sequence, so show the text in the terminal. And going back to the slideshow, the next slide is like what my favorite part about the project was. And my favorite part about working on this project was customizing the themes to my liking. So for example, like I already said, like I like the Drake ones, and I also instead of just like a white screen lighting up or like a white screen lighting up, it was like a photo of Drake smiling and like expanded larger. That lights up instead of like a screen. And I also added this scores thing at the top, so it keeps tracks of your scores. And how do I improve my project? So if I were to continue to work on this project, I would add Drake songs to the background so like it'll like fit more to the theme, and like it'll just be a cool little other thing I can use. And the second thing is I'll let the users restart the game instead of the screen exiting. So as you can see in my demo, when I messed up, it completely just exited out of the screen. So like it would be better if instead it showed you like you failed, sorry, and then maybe there's like a try again button. And another thing that I would want to improve is make a list to keep track of high scores when the player doesn't exit the game. So what this does is like it'll like so if you play the game for like a session or whatever, like it shows you like your high scores, and like so that it gives you an idea of what you need to beat to like beat your high score. Thank you.